time has come when you can use future technologies at your home. Meet GRAF, water cleaning system, an undisputed leader in its niche. Here, we take the jug out of the box. It's all easy here, the jug itself, and the most important, the replaceable cartridge. The lid is conveniently equipped with an opening for water fill-up. We carefully place a silicone ring between the unfiltered water container and the cartridge. And it's ready to use. You see how simple and convenient GRAF is. Let us test it. GRAF cleans water not only in words, but also in deeds. GRAF succeeds where others don't. The manufacturer has also considered the user's convenience. Not all the water has been filtered yet, but I can already drink from the jug. It's amazing that the Coca-Cola color has been removed completely. The water is crystal clear and clean. Let us taste it. You know, the water tastes a little sweet. There's no Coca-Cola flavor. You can safely drink it. The result is seen immediately. Sorry, but I wouldn't drink from these jugs. The ideal water in the universe, you may ask? Yes, GRAF makes it possible. The unique properties of the GRAF jug make a revolution in water treatment technology. The water becomes not only clean, but also biologically active.
The structure of a water molecule in tap water is such that the angle in the triangle formed by the hydrogen and oxygen atoms equals 102 degrees. The ideal water is considered glacier meltwater, the angle of which is 104 degrees. In such triangle, the ratio of side AB of the triangle to its base, BC, equals to 0.634, which brings it closer to the desirable proportion expressed by the number 0.618. X-ray structural analysis revealed that molecules of water which have passed through graphenes maintain angle equal to 108 degrees for some period of time. In such triangle, the ratio of side AB of the triangle to its base BC equals to 0.618, which fully corresponds to the golden ratio. Multiple experiments conducted in the USA, Russia, and India on animals and humans have reliably shown that such water is biologically active. The animals and people who drank this water for a month withstand 2 to 3 times higher loads than those in the control group. Thus, by means of filtration, we get the ideal water, which is better absorbed and digested by all organisms. This means that a new carbon material, which completely changes the paradigm of water treatment, has become firmly established in our world.
You can easily make sure that water from GRAF jug is the living water. You can conduct a small experiment in your own kitchen. Water 1 portion of beans with common water and use water filtered with GRAF jug for another portion. And the result will amaze you. GRAF, carbon nanotechnology in your kitchen. The GRAF jug is a brand new technology of water treatment which has no analogs in the world. This technology is based on graphenes, two-dimensional carbon structures 1 atom thick, having a high ability to enter into chemical reactions, which makes them unsurpassed sorbents, that is, substances with unsurpassed absorbing properties. For example, graphene is several hundred times superior in its characteristics to the highest quality standard activated carbon from coconut peel. Since 1 gram of graphene and 5 grams of activated carbon were used in the table displayed, we can observe that based on the highlighted indicators, the properties of graphene are more than 240 times greater than those of activated carbon. Let us introduce you to a number of other amazing properties of graphene. 1 gram of graphene can hold 80 grams of oil, or in other words, if we take barrels, then 1 barrel of graphene can clean up the surface of water from 80 barrels of spilled oil. If you take 1 gram of graphene and place all its layers next to each other, they'll cover the surface of 2,000 square meters. That is, only 3 grams of graphene can cover the entire area of a football pitch. Super cartridges and graph jugs contain up to 30 grams of graphene, which increases the area through which water flows inside the cartridge by up to 10 football pitches. It's hard to imagine, it's impossible to believe, but carbon nanotechnology gives us such opportunities. Studies conducted in Russia, Germany, India, Italy on traditional model solutions of pollutants showed unprecedented results compared to jugs of other brands. We registered complete cleaning of water according to 22 indicators out of 27. And all this means one thing: water from the GRAF jug is the ideal water in the universe. We have received more than 100 patents in 54 countries that protect the method of production and use of graphenes for water purification. There have been more than 20 years of painstaking work, research, overcoming artificial barriers and prejudices, scientific ignorance and snobbery, with the only goal to make this fundamental discovery available to all people in the world. It will take a lot of time to name all tested properties of the GRAF jug. We'll specify only some of them. It was found that graphene provided 100% purification of water from coliform bacteria, with the content typical for livestock waste. Ensured 100% purification of water from plague and anthrax, with a density of infection corresponding to the epicenter of a possible biological attack. The results of these studies became a real sensation among scientists and water treatment specialists. Since 1998, our graphenes have been studied in Russia, USA, Japan, Kuwait, China, India, and other countries. The studies were conducted on groups of animals, plants, and people who drank water filtered with graphene for a month. The results of the study stunned the scientists. Water showed a pronounced biological activity. In tested animals and humans, physical performance, endurance, and resistance to hypoxia, resistance to oxygen starvation, increased. In 2011, studies of the properties of purified water on athletes were conducted at the St. Petersburg Scientific Research Institute for Physical Culture. As a result, it was found that after a month of drinking such water, the performance of athletes increased by up to 35%. At the same time, their recovery time after exhausting training was reduced. And now, the time of triumph. The ideal water in the universe becomes available to everyone. The ideal water in the universe is now available to you. GRAF succeeds where others don't.